it is, the Bomb Cyclone. Bomb Cyclone.
Bomb Cyclone blasted through our region.
She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long.
What's up, guys? So there is a major cyclone, and I wanted to make this video because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff, from filming ads, filming short form content. Right now we are stuck in traffic, but there's a nice Porsche right in front of me. Actually is sold by my first client,
What did he say?
Chinese dealership. They were my first client. I'll show you some clips of them. We took some great videos of Porsches like this one, pictures of Lamborghinis, we were basically doing content branding just like Iman Gaji did in his first clients. Really cool to see. It's kind of funny. So we're on our way to a WeWork in Bellevue, so we don't have to reschedule calls. I even brought my camera equipment in case I go straight to the podcast session. So here we are in Bellevue, but we ran into some bad news. Nothing like I've never seen before. Even the WeWork is down. So with my call coming very close, we drove back down south to Renton because my cousin offered me a table to get some work done because she has power. So shout out to my cousin. And as you can see, we got it done. All right, so we are home. I'm just gonna use the iPhone for this real quick. My boy Elijah, my closer, shout out to him. Just closed a $2,500 monthly deal for 3-month plan. So shout out to him. As you can see, no power right now. It is pretty cold. Actually doing some text follow-up and following people and drinking this Celsius. So that's what we'll do until the studio sesh. Believe it or not, now we go back up north to Bellevue because we're gonna film at Brandtegic. Such a beautiful studio, as you can see. All right, so we are here at Brandtegic. Shout out to them for letting us use an amazing studio. So shout out to Brandtegic for setting this up for us. We're gonna be here for another hour. 2 hours. We wasted no time setting up the camera and lights. There's my business partner, Dylan. We set up the podcast session right there. And then my clients, Chris and Paulo, texted me because they were concerned. I sent them this image as I was getting dressed as a Grinch. Said, we good. Agency owners doing more than 10K a month. Deck your calendar with more appointments. Fa la 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 la. With highly qualified appointments, with highly qualified prospects. It's the same way we help Jesse Catalano in the fitness industry collect 50K cash collected. So what are you waiting for? Make 2025 the best year.
Marcus, what got you into being an agency owner?
Yeah, so I have to give my business partner credit, Dylan. Back in high school in 2018 or 17, we were just turning into seniors, and he just came up to me and said, do you know this guy, Iman Gaji? And I was like, who the heck is that? He's like, this guy's making 1K by posting reels for businesses, posting stories for businesses. And next thing you know, we started working with gym owners, and then next thing you know, we're helping other agencies do the exact same thing. But it all started when Dylan approached me at the business club.
Marcus, what's the scariest thing you've had on like an agency onboarding call?
But it was a gym owner down in Baltimore. Nothing wrong with Baltimore, by the way. But this person, I was onboarding him. He was rocking and rolling, ready to go. But him and his girl were in the, she was in there, and I knew like it was a Friday night, and they wanted to go clubbing. She was ready. She was kind of not wearing clothes, and he was smoking a joint while I was onboarding him. So it's already hard to get someone on Facebook ads. Try getting them on Facebook ads while they're high.
Is that legal in Baltimore?
Shoot. I'm not saying the name, but yeah. All right, it is around 9 p.m. here, and we're heading back home. As you can see, there's no street lights whatsoever, and I was really concerned how we're gonna get these calls tomorrow scheduled, but my dad offered to help me work at Starbucks. So I set up a private office, and you can see I got my coffee, of course, and was ready to rock and roll. I hear you, man. I mean, that's why, I became an agency owner too, is so I can have ownership over failures, F-ups, mistakes, but also do the things I want to do and call the shots, Tell you what, let's go ahead and hop on a Zoom call sometime. Are you available tomorrow? All right, so we just landed a new client here. He was actually one of my first clients back in 2022 when I started helping agencies, but he wanted to hop back in going into 2025 to get more appointments to LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram DMs. So just got a lot done, a lot of follow up. Actually, did a lot with the Steal My Agency crew, helped Nathan with coaching.
Look him up. Boom. T Diddy, bro. All up on my screen, dude. I got.
Sebastian, man, you got played pretty bad with that one, I'll be honest.
That's
That's
insane.
funny.
So now we're about to grab lunch here at the Starbucks headquarters. Fun being just locked in here because. Yeah. So deep work can be defined as a singular focus on one task. And as you can see, you just want to lock yourself in. That's what it means to be locked in so that you can take care of tasks and move the business forward. Just finished up with the last intro demo call. We took it immediately, which by the way, I highly recommend people do. If you have the time to take an intro and make it a demo call, just hop on it right away. Don't try to delay it. Like if they're hot right there and you got them, go ahead and book them in for a demo. Unfortunately, the dude didn't have enough funds to invest in our service, which happens. All right, I'm heading back home. I miss this office space. Hopefully I see it tomorrow. I probably cannot tell because it is so dark here in the house, but we, you heard that, are about to live in the dark. I got primary bench day, so there's no excuse. I'm here in the garage. We are probably gonna go up to 242. Actually got a bigger light now, so I'm just gonna let it dangle right above me. And I gotta check if my phone's still alive or if it's dead. All right, here we go. Let's do 225 here. This is legit my winter arc right here, so nice. We'll just do 245 for 2. I got one more. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. My butt lifted up. Oh my god. I am embarrassed to show that to you guys. I felt the bench move like lifted. I was putting so much pressure on my back. Let's do it back down. And by the way, my phone did die. Here we go. Let's bounce back from it. 4 reps, 225. Nice. The main theme of this vlog is to show you that you can either find an excuse or you can make stuff happen in business and getting a workout in despite not having power. Alright guys, it is day 3 here at Starbucks. We just had a couple of calls earlier today. Met up with my closer Elijah. No power at home, woke up super freezing cold. At night, it's kind of like, not to scare you guys, it's kind of like Insidious, where he goes to save his son. Not trying to spoil it, but it's scary. I got a couple of calls with clients, a couple of calls with potential clients. In about 5 minutes, I'm about to do a hackathon. So if you're not in Steal My Agency, you're missing out. But basically, a hackathon is where the community comes together and we're all gonna share with each other what's been the #1 unique hack, if I may, that's been helping our agency. It could be sales oriented, it could be operations, it could be an AI software that we're using to help us. Maybe it's an onboarding trick so that we can get people rolling in smoothly and much faster. But essentially, it's a hack for the community to just pour all their value together. And at the end of the day, we just want to give.
It was like, we have a lot of similar things already. Advertising on TV, radio.
#1, no matter if you need to or they want to know it, you need to show them the LTV. It's not an option. It's something, It's a whole process. You need them emotionally bought in, but you need to also justify it with logistics, with logic. You can easily ask them, awesome, okay, that sounds cool. Not, people do those nowadays still, I believe, but what's the ROI? Do you know exactly how many leads you got off that specific billboard in that location? Practically impossible to track the ROI, and let alone know what radio advertisement you need to start saying because it's getting you more conversions. That's the issue with traditional marketing. You can't get the feedback nor the ROI. And that's the conversation you need to have on the intro call, or else they're just gonna go through the demo like you just did, and they're just gonna feel like, you know, it's an option, it's a maybe. There's no sense of urgency. All right, so I actually just spoke to a past client of mine who's worked with me 2 times, but took a kind of pauses to focus on ads and just focus on their current clients. Came back to me literally an hour ago, and we just got him onboarded, closed him for 4K, 3-month plan. Want to keep your doors open, guys. Don't burn your bridges, especially with clients. Because they will come back if, you know, the relationship is that strong. You know, he kept telling me like, hey, you got me my first few clients, and the very first client you got me is still with us for about 1.5 years now, and we probably made roughly 30,000 because of those DMs you sent. So that was an awesome, pleasant surprise. Good piff right there, and yeah, we just got a lot more calls coming. Talk to 2 follow-up calls. Sometimes agencies just need to look at other options, and out of the 2, one person decides to go with us, and I'm excited to help them out. The other person, just because the other competitor's pricing was advantageous, as I would put it lightly, decided to go with him for a month. Totally get it if the investments are on your side. Hope you get the return, but made an agreement to follow up in 30 days. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you don't, but usually as long as you don't burn your bridges, you can follow up with them in 30 days and they'll come around if they need that extra help. Just gonna finish up the rest of the day. I actually spoke to a onboarded client, making sure that their sales process is good. I got good news. We have power. So the day of this video has come to an end. Finally! But with that said, we're just gonna finish up here. I'm gonna miss this place because I think we've collected roughly 11,000 in the last 48 hours or 72 during the outage, which is amazing for the company, and we're excited to make an impact on all these agency owners' lives and their businesses and who they help too. My message to you through this video is simple. You'll find a way, whether it's in business, health, or just overall life. And there's others who are willing to help you too, just like my cousin, my father, my business partners, Brandtegic. There are ways to get around externalities, even weather. So with that said, this agency owner survived the cyclone.